Hey guys, hi everyone, welcome back to Vlogs with Science. Without any delay, we'll go into the video because there's a person who's waiting who has interview tomorrow and wants to know all the questions. That is the amount of dedication I put into, guys. I have exams now, so I couldn't upload the video, but she has interview tomorrow. It will be very useful to her, so I'm starting the video. The first round is online test. In online test, there'll be 3 sections. Electronics section, coding section, aptitude section. In electronics, you'll have all electronics related questions from in whatever semesters you had till now. Electronics, all those will be there. Coding questions, you can't expect them ask any coding questions. Aptitude is general. Please prepare aptitude very well because it is the first stage of interview, and if you go on getting disqualified in the first round, you'll be very disheartened and you can't go further. So you'll be so demotivated that you couldn't clear at least one round. So please be thorough with aptitude. Give nice exercise to your brain, and there's aptitude related video in my channel also, like how to prepare and all. So please go and see that also. And I'll say about next rounds, whatever HR round was there, technical round was there, how many technical rounds were there, how will they extend the rounds whenever they want to, all these things in this company. In the next sections I'll be saying, but please be thorough with aptitude. In many companies, that is your first round, where if you qualify, you'll get motivated for second or third rounds. In other companies, at least, if you don't qualify, first company. Now let us go to technical questions. Guys, now comes the technical round. In technical round, the first question was introduce yourself. For this tip is that include saying about your family. I will just say what introduction I gave in my interviews. I said, I'm Sayanchara. I'm studying Electronics and Communication Engineering in Dayanand Sagar University. And my hobbies are so-and-so. My strengths are so-and-so. My weakness are so-and-so. I'm working on my weakness. And tip include saying about your family. Say your father works here, your mother works here. And you like your interests are in this. So include all these when you say introduce about yourself. Okay. Next question was, you like hardware or software, guys? So if you answer software, say related why you like software. See the role and say, okay, don't just say off you like software going to a hardware role. See, that will not be right again. Now, this girl went to power electronics role, or I went to power electronics role. I have to say I'm interested in hardware. Why hardware? Because this particular thing interested me or fascinated me in my BTech. So I got interested in it. I wanted to learn more about it. I got to know about it also. So if I can apply all my knowledge into practicality, I may research or invent something. So that is why I like hardware. This is the answer. These are the answers that you have to give when they ask you. You are going into a say software role, and if they ask you hardware or software, you have to never answer it as hardware. So whichever role you are going, according to that you have to say. Next question they asked was how an existing product can be interviewed. So it can be any product. You can think in your mind of any product and say what changes will you make to make that product better. So if you don't have anything in your mind, suddenly, my friend had said about refrigerator. So refrigerator has these functions. So if I can change cooling effect, or if I can introduce some new concept in it, or if I can think about how to make few other changes in refrigerator, that would be very good, and it would be very useful for people. So this is my idea. So like this, she said some answer like this. If you have any product, if you have any changes in your mind, you can say, or else this is the go-to answer, because she has already said if you don't get anything, as you have seen this, you can say, or now I've said you that question, you have to think in your mind what product, what changes you can make, and you can say your own ones. Always saying own ones is better than whatever saying from the video. Okay. Next, they asked her which role did she select out of those. I showed that in previous video, right? There were a few roles. So for which did you apply, they asked her. So she said she applied for power electronics role. If anyone has applied for power electronics role, from now the questions that they asked for her related to power electronics, that I will discuss now. It will be very useful for you guys if you can understand what type of questions will be asked, and if you can predict these type will be asked, and if you can prepare and go, you can crack it. It is 7 lakhs company as a fresher. It is very good, right, to score. So when you see the video, see it completely, understand whatever I'm saying. Each and every point that I say will be important, because as one person has went, whatever her experience was there, that I'm sharing here, right? So it will be very, very useful. Please share it to your friends also. Don't at all be selfish in this regards, because not everyone will get a job. if you share this video, if they prepare well, or if they're little smart, or if they are better, they can perform well and they can get job. They also have chances, right? Namak sikkilla anta berevargu sigbardu ankolodu, it is a very bad thing. Even if you don't get, if your friend has got, that is a good thing. Someone from your college has been placed to that company, it is a good. Next, as she said, her stream is power electronics. They asked power electronics related questions, and they also gave her an option and asked her in which topics she's strong in. So she said power converters, energy converters, rectifiers, half wave and full wave rectifiers. All these things were the things that she said to them that she's strong in. So next questions were related to this. They may ask you also in which you're strong. You say whichever you're strong in, or if you're also strong in power electronics, whatever I say next will be very useful for you, because questions directly whatever they asked, I'm saying you. And also company related questions on Havells are very important, guys. See the company website of Havells, know about the company, what new advancements they have done, what new technologies they have, on what technologies they are currently doing and research about. All these things you will have to have the high idea. When you are going into a company, they'll definitely ask you this question. They will also ask you why only this company. All these things you will have to be prepared about. This is a very common thing when you go to any interview, that these kind of questions will be definitely asked. The next one was power electronics technical questions. First one was they asked about waveforms of full wave and half wave rectifier. So I have to draw a full wave rectifier block diagram, and then you'll have to draw a waveform for it. Next was questions on load resistors. They may ask anything. What are load resistors? Why are load resistors used? What is the use of load resistors? What happens if load resistor isn't there? Everything they will ask. And also they may ask load resistor formula also. Next, waveform for voltage across diode. For voltage across diode, draw the waveform. So what all it includes. So if you have drawn wrong also, sometimes they will understand and they will help you also. Please don't panic and don't say you don't know. At least try in front of them, so that they'll have the opportunity to help you also, and they'll understand you know something about the topic instead of being dumb. Few other technical questions was, at the output of half wave rectifier, what will happen across load resistor? When capacitor is there, you have to draw one output. Then when capacitor is not there, you have to draw one output and explain why when capacitor is there this is happening, why when capacitor is not there this is happening, what is the crucial role of capacitor whenever there is a rectifier working. So how will you overcome if a capacitor is not there? What instead of capacitor can be used? All this. See, if I say one thing, you have to think about 10 other questions that they expect from that one question. Okay, you have to be so brave to get into Havells. Next, using KVL, find voltage across the diode when capacitor is there. This was one more question that they asked. She did not know few questions. That doesn't mean they ended her interview and they sent her back. She got selected into the company. That is why what I said you, they will help you. They will definitely help you. So you will have to at least not be dumb by not knowing anything. You will have to know something about the topic that you can say to them that they help you. You know what my friend did? She used her own brain. She said them that she can use KVL for finding it, and they were actually very happy for that, because so many of them doesn't say even we have to use KVL. So once they said KVL, she started doing it. There were few mistakes while doing in KVL that they helped. So base, if you don't say, they're not gonna help you further. Okay, VS equal to VL is the solution for this particular thing. Find how, what, where, what will happen and all. You'll find, and you have to be aware of whatever the question is related to. The next round was manager round, and in this round there were no technical questions asked to her. First was resume related questions. Please prepare a resume thoroughly and go whenever you go to any interview, and especially the project inside your resume should be like a very easy thing for you to explain it to anyone. Okay, you have to prepare like that and go. You have to see small details of your project and keep it in your notice, because about your project only, if you don't know anything, you cannot do anything further, will be the opinion of interviewers. That is why you have to definitely know about your project thoroughly, prepare well and go. And if your project is a very good one, explain it in a better way. They may give you better chances in the company and related to existing role. Okay, this is a pro tip that I wanted to give. Next is certifications. They asked her if you have done any individual certifications or anything related to academics, you have any certifications, you can see us about it. So if you have any certifications, when you go tomorrow to the interview, you can see about it also. That will give an add-on impression on you to the interviewer. So wherever you can find being good to them and being polite, honest to them, be very honest to them, because some people will love the honesty that they have in you also. And the next round is HR round. The last and final round was HR round. In HR round, they asked her about, again, introduction about herself. So she said, she introduced herself. Then they asked personality related questions. These questions may be anything related to your personality. They ask anything about you. So answer it very confidently and properly, because the ultimate thing that you know in the universe is only about you. Next is they will ask, she said that she's an introvert, and they observed her behavior in the interview also. By observing that, they asked her, you don't talk much, no? How do you tackle it? If tomorrow you want something from someone, how do you ask them, or something related like that? So she answered it in whatever way she wanted, and the interviewers were happy with all her answers. And she also mentioned that, see, in many colleges in engineering, they'll not have power electronics as their subject, but in our college we had power electronics as a subject. She mentioned that, and they were very happy to know that power electronics is a subject in engineering, because they did not know that engineering colleges teach power electronics. So this was another added advantage to her. So this is how she got selected. And lastly, I have to say something for you. Please ask feedback. Please ask feedback to the HR. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all liked my video. Please like, share and subscribe to Vlogs with Sanchara. I'll come out with more content like this. I believe that it is very useful for students who are studying. See, from first year you can learn how to read, right?